In the spring of 2022, BMW introduced the iX, a battery-electric sports activity vehicle, SAV, that can travel up to 300 miles on a single charge. This impressive range is made possible by 2 electric motors and a powerful 100 kilowatt-hour kWh battery. It's incredible on the road, it's a marvel of engineering, but what it takes to make it is something else entirely. The iX is not just a new model, it represents BMW's continuous efforts in the field of electric vehicles, EVs, for over a decade. The journey began in 2010 when BMW unveiled its first electric passenger vehicle at JEC World. Initially known as the Megacity and later named the i3, this compact 4-door sedan marked a significant milestone. Its unique feature was the Life Module, a carbon fiber composite monocoque body produced using resin transfer molded (RTM) technology. Manufactured at BMW's Leipzig facility in Germany, the Life Modules of the i3 and subsequent i8 vehicles are constructed from all carbon fiber epoxy structures. These structures are created using stitched non-woven fabrics from BMW's partner SGL Group in Wiesbaden, Germany. What makes this process even more sustainable is the use of recycled carbon fiber, and the assembly is efficiently carried out by robotics. Back in 2016, automotive journalists took a trip to BMW's plant in Dingolfing, Germany, where something fascinating was happening. This was the birthplace of the 7 Series luxury sedan, a car with a special carbon core body made up of 16 different pieces. What's even cooler is that each of these pieces is created using one of 4 manufacturing processes: wet compression molding, RTM, carbon fiber sheet molding compound, SMC, or a composite steel hybrid. Once these components are made, they're cleverly bonded and riveted to steel parts using a smart, automated assembly system. Then we jump forward to November 2020, and BMW introduces us to their latest creation, the iX. This electric vehicle is BMW's new adventure into designs rich in composites and fully electric capabilities. The iX boasts a special kind of body that BMW calls the carbon cage. To make this happen, BMW took the carbon core concept from the 7 Series and mixed it with the full carbon body used in their previous electric vehicles, the i3 and i8. But it's not just what's under the hood that's interesting. The iX also has a unique design on the outside. It's a bit of a hybrid itself, comparable in size to the BMW X5 midsize SAV, almost as tall as the BMW X6, and rolling on wheels the same size as those on the X7. The way the vehicle is put together has a clear goal. It's all about being aerodynamic, having a good range, and keeping things simple and minimalistic. BMW has a smart plan for building their cars, and they call it intelligent lightweight design. The whole vehicle weighs about 5,659 pounds, or 2,566 kilograms, similar to the BMW X5 in size. But here's the cool part. The iX is lighter by 176 pounds, 80 kilograms, when it comes to the body shell. The vehicle body is like a combination of materials, with an inside made of carbon fiber reinforced polymer, CFRP, for the frame and pillars, all nestled inside a metal space frame. This space frame has an aluminum floor and strong steel on the outside for extra toughness and protection in case of a crash. Choosing CFRP instead of regular steel for the side frame helps to cut down on weight, making the whole vehicle lighter. The main idea behind all this is to make it lighter but stronger. This way, they aim to achieve the best efficiency and range possible while keeping the vehicle super safe in case of a crash. Innovative, lightweight design is a big deal for BMW i vehicles. When we use CFRP in the right places, it gives us a lot of benefits. With the iX, we're using a smart mix of materials in just the right spots. Just like the fancy 7 Series carbon core, the iX has something cool called the carbon cage. And it's not just a name, it really includes pillars and a roof frame made of CFRP, that's carbon fiber reinforced polymer. But the iX takes it up a notch, adding some cross connections and visible components in the secondary surface area. This includes things like visible side frames, a cutout on the tailgate, and covers on the trunk to keep the inside of the vehicle safe from water. All these parts are made using carbon fiber from a place called SGL Carbon SE in Meitingen, Germany, along with either epoxy resin or a thermoplastic matrix. Now here's the interesting part. These special components are made using one of 3 processes: RTM, compression molding, or injection molding. And guess what? All of these cool composite parts are created in BMW's own facilities before the iX is put together at their Dingolfing plant. BMW's production places have everything they need from fiber to component, and they've got a bunch of automation going on. This means they can make these CFRP components really well and without breaking the bank. It's quite interesting how BMW puts together the carbon cage for the iX using different methods for different parts. First up is RTM, which stands for resin transfer molding. A big chunk of the carbon cage is made using RTM. This includes important parts like the A, B, and C pillars, as well as roof frame components from the front sill to just behind the B pillar and the side frames of the vehicle. They create a braided CFRP profile and mold it with a temporary supporting PIT core, which is taken out after it's made. During the final assembly, the roof and side frame structures are bonded to an outer steel reinforcement. This steel addition is like extra strength in a crucial area. Next on the process list is compression molding. They use this process for the water channel cover at the back of the vehicle body. It's a technique where they press the material while it's wet. Now let's talk about injection overmolded CFRTP. For certain parts like the roof bow and rear window frame, BMW decided to get creative. They take CFRP rod preforms and cover them with thermoplastic pellets that have recycled chopped carbon fibers. They heat and shape these preforms, then put them into the injection mold with steel adapters. After that, they inject a recycled carbon fiber reinforced thermoplastic. It might sound complicated, but it's a well-known process that can be done automatically and at a low cost. This method not only increases stiffness, but also makes the parts 5 kilograms, 11 pounds, lighter compared to using steel for the same components. Plus, it helps achieve the sleek and simple look BMW wanted for the iX, creating a feeling of spaciousness inside. The clever design even allows for other things, like brackets for control units, washer fluid lines, and wiring harnesses to be built right into the vehicle frame. Once all the different pieces are made, the Dingolfing facility gets busy with a mostly automated assembly using robots for everything. Just like they did with the 7 Series and the previous i vehicles, they connect the CFRP components to the rest of the vehicle using a special glue called adhesive bonding. They also use steel inserts that are attached to the body through spot welding. By choosing the right adhesives, they can make the joints super strong, optimizing both rigidity and power transmission. The materials and processes they pick are like a perfect match for each specific part, making the body really stiff and safe in case of a crash, all while keeping the weight as low as possible. The mix of materials gives the iX a slim and sleek look, making the inside feel more spacious. But that's not all. They even build brackets for control units, washer fluid lines, and wiring harnesses right into these parts. This special construction not only makes the vehicle stiffer, but also saves about 5 kilograms compared to using steel for similar elements. So the BMW iX is not just any car, it's the first of its kind, bringing a whole new design that aims to change how we experience driving. the space inside, and the connection between the vehicle and its passengers. It's not alone in this journey. There are many new ones in the pipeline, marking a big step for BMW as they aim to have half of their global vehicle sales fully electric by 2030. I'd say that's pretty exciting, wouldn't you? That'll do it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, this is goodbye.